Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. We're discussing, of course, some Steelers news and Steelers updates. Discussing how the Steelers can still win the AFC North after failing to win the AFC North yesterday. You know, it's a tough game to watch. You know, usually we handle business versus the Ravens, but this time the Ravens went out there and they handled business. Derrick Henry, King Henry, was running right through us. And then you look at Lamar Jackson, had a pretty good game as well, playing phenomenal football. And the defense was there. They was stopping everything, getting there, getting after us, forcing turnovers as well. And they just went out there and executed plays, and they outplayed us. It's the first time getting outplayed. You know, the Eagles game we got outplayed too, I think. In a sense, yeah, but we kind of had we had a chance in that game. This game right here, we got outplayed from start to finish. You know, at this point in the game, we had opportunities, of course, in the game to try to come back and, you know, to tie it up, but we made a lot of mistakes and they just outplayed us. You know, they forced turnovers, they got big time stops when they needed to, and kudos to the Ravens for doing that. You know, but the Steelers have a chance. We're still number one in the division. You know, we still have a chance right now. If we win out, we'll definitely win, but it's easier said than done because you're playing, of course, the goddamn Chiefs, and they got to play the good team, the Bengals. So you're playing the Chiefs and the Bengals. My mic turned off for a second, but yeah, the scenario for us to win this is, so we're 10-5. They said the Steelers have to win out, of course. You win out, then you win the division. Now, if it's starting getting a little tricky when you lose. Now, the Steelers, they say if the Steelers in their last game, if the Steelers lose to the Chiefs but beat the Bengals, and the Ravens lose to either of the last two games, and the Steelers win 11-6. But if the Steelers lose to the Chiefs but beat the Bengals, and the Ravens beat the Baltimore beats Cleveland, and they beat the Texans and they lose to Cleveland, the Ravens to get it because I guess the strength of the win or something like that. So it's a scenario. The best scenario is still you're in control. Just win. If you just win the last two games, you're good. You got to worry about all this extra stuff. But if you lose one, then you need some other things to happen like that. So that's kind of the scenario. Let me read it out again because it's a lot of it's crazy. It said okay, if Pittsburgh beat Kansas City and loses to Cincinnati in the finale, and Baltimore beats Cleveland week 18 but loses to Houston the week before, the Ravens will capture the division. So like that. So I guess they have more strength of the thing. I think they because the Steelers have more losses in division, of course. But the Steelers lose to the Chiefs but beat Bengals, and when the Ravens lose either of the last two games, then the Steelers will win division 11-6. So the best scenario, like I mentioned, just to win out. Just go out there and win out. You win the last two games, you're good. You be 12-5, and you go into the playoffs, win the division, and you be third seed, and you'll see what happens, of course. Another thing too I want to discuss, you know, they said George Pickens could possibly be back. Coach Tomlin mentioned it and said George Pickens is going to be out there. Probably could possibly play this week, you know, to get him out, and maybe some other starters that we're missing too as well might have like a chance of playing this week as well. So we'll see exactly what is going to happen. Right now, I'm watching this Bills and Patriots game. I think one of the players just fumbled. Something like that. Something happened, but the game is very close. But yeah, so that was good. It'd be great. Get George Pickens back on the outside with Mike Williams. I don't know if we're going to entertain bringing in Deontay Johnson back, but I would say, hey, if he's available, you bring him in. A guy who knows the system. I know Arthur Smith is a different coach, you know, different coordinator, but DJ been here for a long time with the Steelers. He got drafted here, and he's been very productive. Every season he was with us, he was very productive like that. That's one thing you can say about him. You can say about the attitude and all the other stuff like that, but one thing, he was very productive here as a Steeler. So, and you know, he still speaks highly of Coach Tomlin as well, too. So I say, hey, if he's available for the right price, you bring him in. So we'll see what happens with that situation. But that's basically all I have for today's video. You know, just an update. I'll probably have the game preview coming out on Monday. Tomorrow, because, you know, we play Wednesdays. I usually do it 2 days before, so you kind of, you know, build it up a little bit. But we'll probably have it coming out tomorrow and some other stuff coming out as well. So be on the lookout for that. But the full injury update thing, we'll probably know more about it as the week goes on. But it's going to be a very good game. The Chiefs, you know, they're still a good team, great team, of course. Their defense is very good, and their offense is not the same high-power offense it once was, but it still can get you. Mahomes have had amazing games with the Steelers every single time. You know, the 2 playoff games where he he played one time in the playoffs. One playoff game that blew us out. The regular season game, they blew us out. Then the game he played us, I think the first time, his first year starting, he threw 5 touchdowns versus us. So Mahomes have been very good against the Steelers. So we need to go out there and try to get some revenge. And we'll be home this time as well. And we try to make something happen. So we'll see what happens exactly with this matchup. But I'm going to have more coming out as the days come on. So be on the lookout for that. That's all I have for today's video. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.